The Ukrainians are ready and capable of defending their country, and we will be there to help them.
No sign of an easing to this crisis. Talks are underway in Paris, but no signs of any imminent diplomatic breakthrough. Meanwhile, more American military support arriving here in Ukraine as Russia bolsters its forces too.
Tension in Ukraine over fears of a Russian invasion as America ships more anti-tank missiles, rockets, grenade launchers and ammunition. With 8,500 American troops on high alert, President Biden now saying that they could be deployed to Europe sooner rather than later.
I may be moving some of those troops in the nearer term just because it takes time. And again, it's not provocative.
Biden even suggesting sanctioning Putin himself. The Kremlin accusing America and NATO of hysteria, warning Russia will respond to any actions by the West. The Biden administration insisting Russia could attack at any time. But despite more than 100,000 troops massed at the border, the Ukrainian foreign minister telling ABC News this morning that for now, that is insufficient for a full-scale invasion.
What we currently see is a scenario of destabilization of Ukraine. And that scenario is certainly imminent. It's already taking place.
These new images, a show of force from the Russian military, conducting drills that include infantry units, as well as mobile tactical missile launchers. But speaking exclusively with ABC News, the US acting ambassador to Ukraine, Christina Kavin, insisting the Ukrainian army is ready.
And we don't think that Ukraine should have to live with a loaded gun to its head.
The Biden administration officially withdrawing vaccination mandates for large businesses after the Supreme Court blocked vaccine or test requirements. The court majority writing the mandate was a significant encroachment into the lives and health of a vast number of employees. In Boston, 31-year-old DJ Ferguson was in line for a heart transplant, but his family says because he's not vaccinated, he's no longer eligible.
He's not an anti-vaxxer. He just wants proof that it's not going to cause further harm in an already compromised body.
But doctors say vaccination is the best way to protect immunocompromised people like transplant patients from severe COVID and death. And in a statement, Brigham and Women's Hospital says they're following the recommendations of national transplant associations and, quote, the COVID-19 vaccine is one of several vaccines and lifestyle behaviors that are required to create both the best chance for the success of the operation and also the patient's disease-free survival. And America's COVID death rate is still climbing, now topping 2,100 lives lost a day, the highest numbers in nearly a year. In Ohio, where they have the second highest death rate in the country, the National Guard now working to alleviate the strain on Cincinnati hospitals.